Our journey begins. It is day 110, September 18, 2024. And just to follow up on yesterday, I've pretty much decided that I'm just going to worry a little bit less about being distracted by the world and in order to stay afloat and going all out as usual with just building things that will actually enable the world to become the best place possible. So, and then in line with that, this morning I've been doing a lot of research and a lot of thinking through this idea of creating a new language. It's funny. There have been at least like 2 or 3 times that I've thought about the idea of creating a new language. At one point, it was the idea of creating a universal language for the purposes of what people typically think of why it would be useful to have a universal language. And then I also thought through it again, I think for a similar purpose. And I think also so that it could be read in 3D, so that it could be like in virtual reality. And I know I spent some time doing that. And then I've also just, yeah, I think I've thought through it a couple times. But now I'm thinking through it from the lens of enabling it to be like a useful in terms of it can function sort of from a knowledge graph standpoint and can self-evolve and can self-organize. And essentially, you could set up some essential rules, which is, anyway, so in part of my research, I was doing the research into Esperanto, which was like a universal language proposed back in like the back a couple hundred years ago or whatever, and there's still a couple users, and apparently it's like it is actually really easy to use and learn and whatnot. And so I think it is sort of self-organizing in that sense. So it seems like a place to start that's like way too foundational, but at the same time, I think starting that foundational will be helpful in the long run. So, and yeah, I am thinking on the long horizon timeline, so that's what really matters. All right, thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow.